call should be, right? Did you, but at the same time, how do you measure that versus, weigh that versus, man, but I want to be a difference maker, not just making the right calls in the line of scrimmage, but actually being a difference maker with your feet or with your head?
I was last year. I was putting the team first 100%. I wanted to do whatever we needed to do. Throughout those games, I was making probably 80% of the plays I was checking, whatever I had to do to help put us in the best position to make a play. And that was the game plan. That's what we did. And it was successful for a lot of it. But I feel like if we could be balanced more and throw it around and run the ball, I think it'll benefit us a lot. And a lot of defenses can't key on certain things, and it'll free guys up in the pass game when you're throwing on second and short, and you have opportunities to get guys in separation. And that's where the big explosive plays come from. I think we were really good in the spring game. I thought you saw. That was a really basic game plan, and we were explosive, using 1 to 2 to 3 installs, if that. So I think there was big plays there. And so I think opening up the offense a little bit and getting all the playmakers involved that we have, because there's a ton of talent on the offense, I think it'll benefit us so much.
There's not a lot of glory though in making, like, the coaches might give you props for making the right check at the line in the meeting room the next day, but people sitting in the stands watching the game go, well, that doesn't mean, like, they don't go, oh wow, that.
Right. Yeah, I'm not here to please fans. I'm here to please the guys in the locker room and our coaching staff. So as long as I'm doing right by my teammates first and then the coaches, it's okay with me. So I just want to win.
How do you think the guys on the outside have improved? Are they being asked to do different things than they were a year ago? In terms of,
I just think the biggest improvement is that everyone's getting involved, and every single route, everyone's running to get open because they feel like they're going to get the ball. And I think when you watch the film, there's a different kind of speed that they're playing with because of that, that element of it. I feel last year a lot of guys didn't think they were getting the ball, so sometimes they may not run. But I'm going to look. Sometimes you never know in a game. I'm going to look there, and my read takes me there. I look there, and he's not getting 100%. He's covered. You're kind of in a tough situation. And I think now every guy's giving full go every single play because they want the ball and they know they have a chance to score a touchdown every single time we snap the ball. So, the effort is probably the biggest improvement I see from every single play. And if a guy gets tired, I feel like we have the depth that someone else can jump in there and give us that same effort. So,
do you make it a point sometimes to look for intentionally look for the third or the fourth option to make sure that they're aware that, like, what their route is or what their responsibility is just as important as the guy that's in the first option? Or in practice, you're just thinking, just got to make the play that's going to go against Sean.
Right, absolutely. You have to go through your read. I throw where my read takes me. You can't, in your head, going, oh, he hasn't got the ball out, so I'm going to try and throw him the ball. If you do that, you're going to be in trouble. So that's the good thing with the offense now. I feel like I'm going through my reads, and okay, like, our defense has been playing us all summer, so they're starting to get used to it. And then all of a sudden, okay, the next practice he took him away, and I can get to Trey on my second read or my third read. So they will end up getting the ball. It just depends on when and the time that it happens, but it always ends up happening.
Thanks, Kenny.
Hey, Kenny.
Hey, what's going on? How are you doing?
Man?
Good to see you.
Marino texting you lately?
No.
That was a fun day at Wake Forest. That was obviously a special day.
Absolutely.
Certainly you and Pitt fans, you had a big day passing the ball too, and for him to be there with Jimbo was a fun day.
Absolutely.
And I watched your interview after you came back from the Manning camps, and now any information you can use to help. What was the biggest takeaway from being with all the elite of the elite, including the Manning brothers?
Right. I'd say the biggest thing is streamline the game and play fast. I take a lot of pride in my preparation and how hard I work to get ready for a game. And I think the biggest thing I took from it was streamlining that information to go out there and play fast. And, something I did today was just playing loose, having fun, and we were throwing around a little bit. And I know all summer that's how it's going to go, and the season's going to go. We'll be balanced. We'll have a good run game. Having Jimmy back is going to be great. We had 3 really good running backs, 4 really good running backs. So we're getting a lot of plays and a lot of touches. So I think overall, the offense is moving in the right direction.
What is it that makes Jimmy so good?
Leadership. He's the guy in the middle. He's the guy everyone looks to on the offensive line. So when he's there, everyone feels confident. He's making the calls. It gets echoed down the line, and we move pretty efficiently. So I think having him back obviously is going to be huge. We have some young guys that are going to have their first seasons really. Gabe, Carter, Bryce got in there last year a little bit, which was a great experience for him. No one's in now, so he's a newer guy. So Jimmy really takes the reins in that room and pushes him in the right direction. I help out any way I can, try to clear things up, and we work really well together. We hang out all the time, and we talk football when we're just hanging out. I think that's what makes it a pretty special relationship.
You were able to win the Coastal by winning the conference games that you had. It's really unusual to open a season with a conference opponent. A team that finished strong, and you went down there in that Bellevue brain and beat that team. Does that change the dynamic that you're opening conference play and the season?
Right. You don't want to say that. You want to say you treat every game the same, every opening game the same, but it's different when it's Virginia or any conference game that you have for the home opener, season opener, obviously. So I think there's definitely a bit of a change because we have to be ready to go. We have to be at our top as soon as that game comes around. It's not
no pad there.
Right. It's not a different kind of game. So I think the intensity is going to be cranked up here pretty soon because we all know the sense of urgency that we need to have to get ready to go.
And it probably helps that since they were picked to win the Coastal, there's an added bonus. You say, hey, we're the reigning Coastal champs. So.
Right. I mean, I think a lot of people doubt us always, so I think we always have a chip on our shoulder.
You don't mind being the underdog.
No, it's okay. Yeah.
All right, Kenny. Good luck to you.
Good seeing you. Thanks.
You too.
Kenny, for you as the quarterback, what's most exciting for you about Mark Whipple's new offense?
I'd probably say you look at his resume and you see where he's worked. When I saw that he was the guy being hired, I got really excited because I feel like that's a great opportunity for me to learn as much as I can for these next 2 years that I have. So I just want to soak up every moment I can and learn as much as I can from him. And his personality, my personality get along really well. So it's been a lot of fun so far.
Does it make your job easier to have four wide receivers in that receiver room that are 4-year guys? I mean, Tayseer Max to Richard Jr., but 3 other seniors. Does it make your job easier to have those guys with experience, learning along with you?
Absolutely, and I think it helps that I've been here for a while with them.
Yeah.
So the continuity is there. It's not like this is my first year and I'm coming into a new receiver room. These guys have been with me, a lot of them, since I've gotten here. I've just got here half a year later because I came in early. So I've known a lot of them for a while. I've played with a lot of the timings there. There was no timing issues today. We worked really hard throughout the offseason, so that was a positive with the first day under our belt. So we'll take that as a good first step and keep moving forward.
Last year, you guys had 10 receptions by tight ends the whole season. Is that something that's been more of a concerted effort to get them more involved in his new offense? And what do you see out of the guys in that group right there?
I wouldn't say it's an effort. I think with the offense that just came in, I think it automatically happens with Coach Whipple's offense. They're already getting more touches than they've gotten. There's plays that target them specifically, try and get them a few touches. And I think that room's gotten better with Will, Nakia, and Grant. Those three really rotating a lot and getting a lot of reps. And that's a really strong three that the tight end position have.
When you were throwing the routes on air today, the slants to the receivers, it looked like you had more of a zip on the ball than you've maybe ever had. I mean, how do you feel right now, and what are the things you think this offseason you've improved on the most?
Just footwork and tying my feet up with the receivers. Like I said, it's a timing thing, so slants a timing route. Before, I think their head was turning, the ball was at their face, so that was really what I wanted it to be, and I wanted to make sure that I was on top of it, so that those guys knew my urgency and how I was coming ready to play this camp. But I think physically I definitely gotten stronger. I think, like you said, the ball is definitely zipping out of my hand a little bit more. Coach Andrews does a great job with that, so I can credit that to him. But really, in those areas, and that's what he proved as a whole.
Kenny, sorry if you were asked this already, but I was talking to Jimmy about when you see pick fourth in the preseason. He's just like, yeah, it's a joke, whatever. What was your initial reaction? How did you see it? Were you just like scrolling Twitter, popped up, did a buddy, someone on the team text you?
Yeah, everyone always asks me about that question, like, oh, you guys were picked fourth. I mean, all the preseason things, no one cares about that in the postseason. So all I care about is where we finish, and obviously that's extra motivation. But I think we already have a chip on our shoulder because I don't think anyone respects us anyway. So we're just going to work hard every day. And I don't know, Jimmy's going to make sure we do. I'm going to make sure we do. We got a lot of veterans in the team. Defense will take care of themselves because they have a lot of great players over there. So we'll worry about our side of the ball, they'll worry about theirs, and we're going to get after it the first week.
You said you don't think people respect you anyway.
I just feel like we never got respect. I don't know why. That's just kind of the vibe I have. But after every game, people respect us because they always tell us we're one of the toughest teams they play all season. So we just have, like I said, a growing chip on our shoulder, and we're ready to go.
It seems like the last 4 years or so, you guys have had really, running backs that have been here forever, and now, Quadro Wilson and Darren Hall move on to the NFL. Does it feel a little weird that you're starting to break in maybe some guys with some less experience that are getting kind of their real first taste at, being the lead backs?
Right. Absolutely. That's what we were talking about earlier. We had 2 great backs. They didn't really get a chance to have game time experience, but these guys have worked really hard and they learned from those 2 guys. There's 2 of the best guys they can learn from, Darren and Q. So if they take everything they learn, they got a great coach. Coach Powell's going to get them right. Take the teaching and the coaching and going out and just playing fast. That's the biggest thing for me that I took from, like I said, the Manning camp and going out there, streamlining information, playing fast. I'm going to help them out. They're not out there alone, so we'll help every step of the way. But all those guys are really capable of some great things, and I'm excited for everyone to see.
Who's a guy, maybe a skill position player on the offense you think's gonna have a breakout year and surprise some people?
I think I can name a few.
Even better.
Yeah, I'd say Trey, Shockey, Malik, Mike Houdini's Salahuddin. He's been out for a while. I'm really excited. He's getting back full strength. He's looked really good. So I'd say, I can still go. I think that's a good start of who I think is going to step up pretty big for us this year.
Well, you named so many names there. Is that because of Coach Whipple's offense that you talked about guys getting more opportunities?
Right, guys getting more opportunities, guys getting more touches. It's not the same guy catching it every other play. It's the ball spread around. Guys are a lot more confident because the ball is being spread around. They're getting more touches. So it's a lot of fun to watch. Like I said, everyone's running full speed every single play because they think that they're going to get the ball. And if it's not like that, then you're not going to get open. And, if I have to get to my 3rd read, I can't count on you because you're not running full speed and it's not going to work. So I think that's when the passing game started to really click because everyone's going full speed and we're all on the same page.